chat. Let's get to it, man. What's up, man? Staying locked in at all costs, man. We don't got time to wait, procrastinate. We gotta stay locked in at all costs, man. Spare no expense, man. It's a million and one distractions out here for you to be distracted. So with that, man, we gotta stay locked in, man. That's why I just did this one, the late night lock in. You know, today I just felt like I wasn't in harmonic. I was just out of sync. I just wasn't today. Just a lot of chatty patty stuff, man. Getting caught up in the emotions of this and that, and trying to explain to people, just different situations and scenarios, and I end up losing focus, man. And I hate when I do that, man. So today or tonight, like I said earlier, man, you don't want to be see what I got, man. You don't want to be the box of it, man. You don't want to be a pawn, man. This is what it's about, man. Not being a pawn. I went on a Facebook earlier, and I was talking about this. Like, you don't want to be a pawn in this game, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a real expendable piece, man. The pawn, in life, man. You don't want to be the pawn, man. The pawn is so critical, man. The pawn is you arguing with a fool and you knowing it's a fool. The pawn is the fall guy, so. You know what I mean? The pawn is the rebound in the relationship. Don't be a pawn, man. You know what I'm saying? This piece is so critical, man. It can get all the pieces on the board killed, and it's just a pawn. There's more pawns on the board than anything. You ever wonder why? You know what I'm saying? You ever wonder why there's more pawns in the game than anything? You know what I mean? You wonder why it's a pawn shop in life. You get the exchange, so don't be a pawn. You know what I'm saying? Even in your goals and your ambition, man, don't be a pawn, man. Don't be a pawn. You know what I'm saying? Don't be a pawn, man. Stand firm on what it is you believe or what it is you're trying to do. Never be this, man. This is critical to understand in this game called life. You know what I'm saying? In this game called life, rest in peace to my mentor. He really put me in that frame of mind of like how to think like this, because he assumed that I moved like this, but I didn't know. And I got on to this game late, and you know what I mean, and just God bless his soul. He really just sat me down and he showed me, before he was going to tell me the game, he passed away. And I just said, always in his honor, I would learn how to play this. But your ambition, spare no expense. Man, just stay hungry, stay ambitious. Don't be a pawn, man. Don't be losing your focus to all this BMF and 20v1s and who told on who, man. You gotta be ambitious, man. Like being ambitious, man. Consistency. What I got a saying. Consistency don't care, man. Consistency don't care. If somebody died, you lost somebody, you're gonna be a pawn. As soon as you get emotionally attached to that, you're gonna be a pawn to your dreams or your ambition. You know what I'm saying? You know how hard it was to do this video tonight? I've been so drained and talking to people, trying to do music promos, runs. Man, I've been drained, but I ain't gonna be a pawn. I had to come do this for some people I don't even know. You know what I'm saying? So I'm from Chicago, born and raised. Don't be a pawn. You know what I'm saying? Don't be a pawn. Even and I give y'all a scenario on how it was taught to me. Even in a bank robbery, somebody's the pawn. And I'm sure it's not the person that's coming up with it. It's to be the getaway driver. I'm not saying go rob a bank, but I'm just saying, even in these scenarios, you got a pawn. You know what I'm saying? Even in an institution, which is a jail, who's the pawn? The correctional officers. They dealing with the inmates. They the pawns. They not the people that's making all the money off the inmates. They the people that's, they up close. They got the hardest job. You know what I'm saying? Just don't be a pawn. You know, you all these pieces you can be. You can be a knight. You can move. You gotta find how to move, and you gotta protect. You gotta protect. If it's your happiness, if it's your inner peace, if it's your happiness, which is different. If it's your joy, which is different from happiness, you gotta protect your joy. If it's your girl, you gotta keep her away from the strangers or the night crowd or the people you just know that ain't good. That's not a healthy environment. Why would you let people know what you love? You know what I'm saying? Why would you let people know what you love so they could hurt you? If you let them know what you love, guess what? You just became a pawn. You know what I'm saying? You become a pawn. So you're supposed to keep some things sacred. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta develop this mentality for your family, for your generational wealth, for your money, for your well-being. You know what I'm saying? That's why this is important. Or you become a pawn to this game. You fall into that. Oh, I'm stuck with a $200,000 mortgage. Oh man, I gotta go to work tomorrow. Like, you don't want to be in that simulation. Keanu Reeves said something so deep in the Matrix. He said, "I don't like the feeling that I'm not in control." You know what I'm saying? And he said that's when you get out the matrix, when you in control. But if the matrix is controlling you, you a pawn. You know, if you can't go 10 days without this phone, you probably a pawn. And I say that because if somebody can take this from you and you become sad and down, then you the pawn. They got you. You not in control. So why he built like Diddy? Why people keep saying I built like Diddy? You know, I ain't even built like Diddy. What's your favorite philosopher thoughts? My favorite philosopher. I like I like I like a few people, but I like I would say if I had to say my favorite philosopher. I look at Moto Miyashi. I look at that's somebody I study. I don't know if you know who um who Confucius is. I study that. I study Malcolm X. It's a few people. I study a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Y'all leave a man alone. Y'all ain't messing with me, man. I'm good. You know, I appreciate it. It's the eyes. Y'all funny, man. But yeah, just don't be a pawn though. You know what I'm saying? Don't be a pawn. You feel me? He do favorite Diddy, man. Y'all wild. You know. Man, no Diddy, man, no baby oil, man. But yeah, just don't be a pawn. You know what I'm saying? Don't be a pawn in all seriousness. You know, try not to be a pawn, man. It's a real game. A lot of people they don't understand this concept. You know what I'm saying? This concept is so deep, man. I just felt the need to share that with y'all. But yeah, man, learn this, man. This could take the whole board out. A pawn. So, you know, in your relationship, your friendship, jealousy, little stuff you be letting slide, that's what kill a relationship. You know what I mean? It move a certain way, you know, that way, you know what I mean? But it's critical because you know, you let everything in and boom, you gonna crumble, you know what I'm saying? So, you blush when I say it, you know? Man, y'all know I'm human. I got a sense of humor, man, but on some real stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? It's Malcolm X, y'all tripping, man. But it's just what it is, man. You know, I ain't fazed by, you know, what people say about me, Diddy. Like, you know, that ain't nothing, man. That's part of being a pawn. You control by what other you being a pawn, you control by people's perception. You know what I'm saying? You ain't been where I've been, you ain't seen what I seen. You know, we just know each other through here, but you know, when you start to travel the world, you figure out it's somebody that look like everybody. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to my father. I went to Soweto, South Africa, and I ain't say my father was dead for like 6 years. I seen a man look just like him. I stared at him for like 20 minutes straight. You know, like 20 minutes straight in custom. I'm looking at her to the point where he just looked at me like, everything okay? You know, people will play like they don't speak English out the country, but I was looked at him so long. He said, "You okay?" I said, "I couldn't. I was stuck. I was lost for words." But it's somebody that look like everybody, man. But when you get off this lower level thinking, you know that ain't nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. You know, no, no slight to Diddy, like he going through enough. You know what I'm saying? I can't. People was saying that way back in high school, you know, like a long time ago. So it ain't no. I just hate his now. I hate the reputation he got, but can't do nothing about that, man. But it is what it is, man. You know, wisdom got to control his outer and his inner. So I know, you know, I know, man. I got real things going on in life, and to be, you know, dealing with that. But man, y'all tap in, subscribe, comment. I mean, y'all comment today, so you know what I'm saying. That's just what it is, man. Appreciate y'all. I'm signing off, and you know, I guess I say the moral of the story is, man, don't be a pawn, man. So yeah.